Yes, man. Atlanta's #1 hip hop station, Hot 1079. Fly Guy DC, my Asia Simone. She ain't feeling too good right now, but we got a special guest in the building, a friend of mine, someone who is doing amazing things for the culture, amazing things for the city, someone who wears many hats. It's only right you introduce yourself to the city of Atlanta.
You already know what time it is. The kid, PopLord himself. I know some people call me Yaky, but you don't believe in them, believe in the Lord, man.
Just like that. Now, first and foremost, congratulations on every single thing that you have going on right now. From seeing and meeting you when I first moved to Atlanta, all the way to now, the journey is insane. So we're gonna talk everything.
Yeah.
So let's just who is let's just start from the beginning. Just tell everybody just a little bit about yourself. Like, where are you from, and what does Atlanta mean to you, and things of that nature.
Oh man, I'm from the A Zone 4, Oakland City, Campbellton Road, whole Swats, Hill Cleveland. Wherever you want to put me at, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like, coming up, Atlanta to me was like the melting pot before even people knew it was a melting pot. Like, a lot of people don't understand where I come from and where I fit in at and what I do for the culture is because I don't never really just talk about it. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
But everybody a part of this shit, and whoever was around at that time know exactly what's going on. It's just like, but coming up in Atlanta, the scene was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Most popular, played sports. You know what I'm saying? Didn't know how to rap, learned how to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, do some of the most epic parties ever in the city of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody who throw parties now, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they used to compete against me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, then we all became friends.
Mhm.
Feel me? So it's like, I'm like, man, we killing it on the west side, throwing the parties with the detour, the library, um, everything that you can name, the bowling alley, like anything that was able to be able to throw a party. Matter of fact, figure eight, anything on the
Metro
west
Lanes,
side.
Twink.
You know what I'm saying? To throw a party, I done rented it out and threw a party, booked every person in the city. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot. It's just like a lot of these people who's in charge now, I feel like it's just like all our peers. It's like, because like a lot of people don't know me and DC slept on floors together.
That is a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Marlboro Road, you know what I'm saying? Waking up playing basketball 10 games a day, doing shit like, and then, doing whatever we was doing, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, like just like DJ Plug. Like, I'm the first person who turned him to a DJ fresh out of jail. I gave him his first job.
Wow,
You
I
feel
didn't
what I'm
know
saying?
that.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like, everything that's pertaining to Atlanta, I had a piece of my hand was in it. Like, or I kind of steered it the way it needed to go. You feel what I'm saying? As far as like, from the rich kids to Young Dro, the Young Cooley, all these folks used to call me to perform at my parties. The swag teams, the Y3s, you know what I'm saying, the 2500s, and everybody on the east side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even with goddamn Savage, them were performing.
21.
We was taking the parties to prime time on the east side, Studio 72. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot. Like, everybody had to come through us. You feel what I'm saying? World Finest, that was the company called back
World's
then. You know what I'm saying? The big WF. We the first niggas with the jackets, the t-shirts.
Now, I like that you brought up all of those, the rich kids, the coolies, the 2500s, because it's gonna seg perfectly into the part after the part of you after the promoter aspect.
Yeah.
And that was what helicopter
Yeah,
kids.
Helicopter Kid,
Yes.
HCK,
So
me and Janet Cinco.
let's start there. After the promoter life, then the artist life came. And like I said, you're a person of many talents and wears many hats. So let's start there at first base with Helicopter Kids. How did that come about?
Helicopter Kids came off of promotion, party promotion for real. Like, it really was a spinoff from a group that we had in high school called YGL, the Young Ghetto Flossers. I still got it tatted on my hand. But it was me, Young Mercy, Zilla, my nigga Juju, and Johnny Cinco. All of us went to high school together, so we formed a group. Mercy had the studio in his basement, or whatever his mama them built for him. He been knowing how to make beats since we was like in 6th grade, knowing how to work the computers and shit. So at that time, it was like, I knew Mercy from middle school too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when we got to high school, it was just like I was playing sports and stuff, but I ended up getting hurt. you know, like being the most popular nigga in school is like cool, but it's like how you continue the legacy if you known from
You
doing
injured,
one
yeah.
thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like verses came to me and like then I was in the streets in high school too. So it's like I'm dibbling dabbling in a whole lot of stuff. And Mercy was like, "Hey man, you need to rap." Like, nigga, I don't know nothing about no rap. You feel me? He was like, "Shit, I'm gonna help you." You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause Mercy was more on the quiet side. I was more the one everybody knew.
Loud,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like they
Popular.
had the leverage in the city. So it's like when we connected and he showed me how to do certain stuff and actually sat there and helped me write my raps and do stuff like that, it's like it became natural to me. It was to a point where it's like he was like, "Bro, you really don't need no writer. You just really just talk about what you're doing."
Mm-hmm.
But then from that point on, it's just like I went to popping it because it's like at a young age, I'm making $20,000-$30,000 a weekend off a high school party.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like we pulling up how we need to post, like how we supposed to, doing everything we needed to do, staying fresh, like having our own cheese. So it's like I just went to saying everything I was doing, like you know what I'm saying, mentioning everybody I mess with, like pulling up over here, making sure they do this, do that. You feel what I'm saying? Then it kind of corresponded into the party lane when I figured like, all right, I dropped a song called "Don't Get Mad Cause You Some Rip" back in the day. So it was like one
Now
of
wait, rip, because I don't think a lot of people know what that meant. Like the modern term for rip in today's world is stop.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I just
the
wanted
dot.
to
You know what
clear
I'm
that
saying?
for everybody.
So like I made a song called "Don't Get Mad Cause You Some Rip." Like I said, by me being the most like one of the most popular niggas in the city, that I was having a lot of different females at every school. You know what I'm saying? But
Sound about right.
at the end of the day, they were still rips wherever they were from. They just were coming to us on this side of town. So it was like I just made a song in my verse. I just named everybody in the city like that I was messing with at that time, like all the girls I was messing with. So that shit went viral. And from that point on, it's like my connection from the street to the music was like at midpoint because like everybody from the streets wanted to be like, "Bro, how the hell you make a song like that?" And then I was selling CDs in high school. Like I would burn 200-300 CDs and sell each CD for $5 and sell out every day. So it was like I always been on some hustling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like no matter what it was, I'm finna make some money off of it. So imagine burning 200-300 CDs. It's got 3 songs on there and you selling them for $5. Nobody's budging like, but I got $1. Like, nah, they want this tape. It's back then when, you know, bootlegs
CDs,
was
yeah.
the thing. You know
Had
what
the
I'm saying?
CD
So it's
CD
like, I
player.
got my own music on this CD. Everybody in Atlanta started doing it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Different crews, different little situations was going on, and they was beefing with each other, dissing each other on CDs, like selling them over in school. Like, so that's how a lot of that stuff started. And then like when it came to the party situation, it's like I said, I always been a hustler. Like just taking traits on my mama them. Like, cause they were just like the ultimate hustler. So it's like I gotta do something for me. Feel me? So it's like that's when I ran into coming out when we was finna get ready to come out of high school, I ran into Twain. And you know, Twain was on the east side. With you know what I'm saying? You know, Padola. You know what I'm
So
saying?
look, when I first met Twink, let me, because I never even told him this. When I first met Twink, I legit thought, you know, the movie with Ice Cube and Mike got janky promoters. I swear to God, when I first met Twink, that was the thought that I had. But after meeting them, hanging around him and James and seeing how they move, like they taught me so much when it comes to just the craft of Atlanta in general.
Yeah, see, but it took a person like Twain to actually, like, he seen it before I did. You know what I'm saying? Like he like you said, he was coming back from the east side to the west side. He's like, how the hell this young nigga got all these folks following him? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like no matter what I posted, what I said I was doing, like the whole city just coming there. So, you know, in the back of his mind, you know, he was older than us, so he like, man, oh yeah, these young, I got that. Yeah, he was on jelly roll in the table and shit at first.
Yeah.
When he found out, like, bro, nah, these boys really got it. They smart. They ain't no dummies. Like, it's like he had to get in with us. You gotta think about it. They were throwing parties against us and didn't know how they were losing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they was coming way, like Jamari, Threats, all them was coming to my parties way from the east side to click up with me. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, when it came down to that point, it was like, brother, I end up falling out with the person I was doing parties with because he was, you know what I'm saying, doing some other stuff that unloyal stuff that didn't have nothing to do with nothing, but it was just like, but I don't even need you. You know what I'm saying? I can do this shit on my own. But it took a person like Twank to be like, oh, you really be doing this shit on your own, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I sat back and I thought about it. Right. I told everybody on the team, like, I had built a team like 200 kids, like, with my other partner. But then I told everybody on the team, like, yeah, y'all can stay here if y'all want. I'm finna go start my new thing with Twank. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be called World Finest. Y'all welcome to come over here with us. Y'all can just stay here.
Mm-hmm.
I said I was leaving, everybody left. They came over here with us, and we just went. From that point on, it's like everything went up. Like even from booking the Rich Homie Coins, like, cause you gotta think about it, I was on a lot of music and people before they actually popped.
Blue. Mm-hmm.
So it's like I had the cheat code because like I'm one of them people that's in every hood. I'm posted up in every hood. It don't matter what hood it was, I was there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm always meeting the next nigga. So it's like I met Rich Homie Coin. It was like through my uncle them and through the other Rich Homie. You know what I'm saying? Because Rich Homie used to be two and one.
Mm-hmm.
But Dre ended up getting locked up for 10 years and Rich Homie went on and did his thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've been knowing Dre since middle school too. So it was like when I got them, came in contact with them, it's like, okay, cool. We in here Mama Clouds are recording. You know what I'm saying? On the south side. So, right. You feel me? We end up knowing how hot he was before he did.
Mm-hmm.
We bought Rich Homie Coin for like $400 and made like $48,000. You know what I'm saying? We booked
shit.
Then I turned around, we booked Thug for $3,500. Made a dub. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta understand, like, cause I'm calling these people direct. I got their direct number. So it just took a nigga like 20 to get behind, like, bro, call that nigga, ask him what you want. Know we can get the best deal. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody that really did something, we got the best deal. Like, and we made hella bread. Like, cause people didn't know what the hell we were doing. They didn't know what our hustle was. They didn't know
where the
how
money
the
was
hell we
coming
were
from,
doing.
yeah.
They just know every time we say we posted them fly and that shit gonna be big.
So from the helicopter kids aspect, even before we move next to Yaky, what's your relationship like now with Johnny, with Cinco?
Me and Cinco talk every day. You know what I'm saying? I still go by his mama house and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you gotta understand, like, me and Cinco, my mama and Cinco mama went to school together.
Mm-hmm.
Our uncle, my cousin, you know what I'm saying? We slick kind of kin through cousins.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Through marriage. So it's like, once we got to high school and our family, like, my mama let me know, like, oh, you know, that's Kim's son and da-da-da. That's how we start kicking it. It's like, all right, shit, bro, you a part of the family now. Like, you know what I'm saying? We went to kicking it like that. So it's like, even after the helicopter stuff, it was like, still at family events, we still seeing each other. We, you know what I'm saying? My cousins over there every day with him, like my first cousins. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was never like it just was a business move for both of us. Like he ended up doing what he was doing. Like he found the way, his way. I was like, shit, now I'm just gonna follow my route. You feel what I'm saying?
So what's the biggest difference now moving to Yaky? So what's the biggest difference from Helicopter Kids you to Yaky? And when did that transformation happen?
The helicopter kids, the Yaky, it was just like transformation started with actually Trill Love.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Cinco had really put out his tape. Gonna record a whole lot of music. I just I did Trill Love in the WKE on the track, kinda. And my dog Propane, who here with me now,
Family.
my uncle Guccio, everybody was getting together. I'm like, but it's so hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Guccio was really hyped up about it. Propane was like, shit, let me put it out. You know what I'm saying? We put it on one tape, and then we actually put it on YouTube and shit like that, and it just took off originally out the water. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's at like 600 million streams as of right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it did what it did with no airplay. No radio
airplay.
play,
I know.
no nothing.
Wait. I played it before on the airwaves, so let's just be very, very clear, okay?
You was one of the first people to play it on the radio, but we never actually went to radio.
Went to radio
when
with
it was
it,
time
yeah.
to go to radio with it, the company decided on Flex Go. We had been pushing Trill Love so long, then when we get to the finish line, they switched it to Flex Go. So it's like, now we got to brand something else. So it kind of, you know what I'm saying, threw a monkey wrench in the plan, but we just kept it going. But that's basically how it jumped off with Trill Love. Ended up signing Basic Loaded record or whatever. people who had Cash Out, J Money, and all these people who, you know what I'm saying, they was pushing shit through the roof. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like the marketing and putting the money behind it, I ended up doing a deal with them, and that just didn't work out how I thought it was.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? My vision and their vision colliding, because I'm a young person. Like I said, coming from being a businessman my whole life and doing stuff, they still didn't think I knew what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it was a conflict of interest, so I ended up dead in that situation, moving on to a new one.
Now, when did the pen era start for you?
In era, um, in era, always been around. It was in the contract with Basic Loaded.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't seeing eye to eye. It was like a 2-year hiatus, me doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I in my head, I'm like, I just started like, I had a hard drive. My hard drive had like 3,000 songs on it. Everything I play, every time I go into a studio and play some shit, they'll be like, shit, bro, let me buy this.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's when I had to go talk to Rico Wade, RP Rico Wade, and ask him. I'm like, man, what's the best situation? I'm like, man, do what Future did. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? He like, it started running. I said, how you make money? Like, you selling the song. Like, you gonna make money. Like, you gonna sell the song. He like, man, just reach out to all dope boys. That's what's gonna keep you paid.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, you know, me, I know a lot of dope boys in every city. So it's like, they start seeing like other dope boys like Yo Gotti, Dolph, and everybody
Everybody
blowing
wanted to
up.
get
So
on.
everybody wanted to do the same thing they were doing. They had the money too, but they didn't have like the format of making music.
Mm-hmm.
So I just started flying out, fuck with all the like the niggas with the money and putting them on like with the records and stuff like that, and just helping them like bring their vision to life as writing for them. You know what I'm saying? Just taking what they tell me and just putting it into music and making it cool. So it's like I ran up a whole lot of money doing that part. And then after that, I just took it serious when I started going to LA. They was like, and I seen first time I seen nigga get paid $4,000 for a melody. It's like, I'm like, bro, that nigga just went in there and hummed on the track. They just wrote him a check for $4K. Ain't no way in the hell I'm leaving here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just a lot of my life experience really put me there. And
In a position.
to understand and have a group to go talk to like PopLord, Rico, Propane, and other niggas that was around me at that time who created stuff for the biggest hell. 9 times out of 10, they really accolades for.
Yeah.
Like they'll be able to tell me. You gotta think about you got $21 million from gave it back. You know what I'm saying? Some questions I had a chance to ask, like, how did he get the money back? And he made it make sense. So I'm learning from everybody's experiences and they losses, lessons. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm a student of the game to people who actually came back down and back up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just being able to have the reach to talk to these people, it really put me in a mind frame of like, the right music is like really.
So even with it being like that, what was the first record that like took off for you just with on the pen aspect of things?
My first
Mm-hmm.
treat and who write records. You know what I'm saying? Actually, person to execute, put all the business plans together, the agreements. You know what I'm saying? Point me to the right lawyers and stuff like that. So a lot of that, it really wasn't a certain song that put me onto this. It was knowing that how to make the money. It put me onto it. It wasn't really. It's like knowing that I can get paid this way, how I'm getting paid, what day, what the quarterly look like. You know what I'm saying? What everything add up to. Cause I'm just a fiend for like that hustle. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'd rather stop trapping and go do this. It ain't put me in no harm. You know what I'm saying? I don't say I wouldn't say I, I produced for or nothing. It was just like the business had me intrigued.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing that I can make money and own something like a house, like they rent a song. You know what I'm saying? And every time it play, I get paid when they get paid. That what had me caught up in it. Knowing people like in my earlier years, like going to Sony studio when it was called Batcave, when Dream was in one room and
Mm-hmm.
Future was in the other room, and who else was in there? It was a whole bunch of different people, like Tricky in one room. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to be around this stuff and knowing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like people like Dream, Teron, Timothy, Rock City. I always been around creators, but I wasn't a creator yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the fact that like I'm the richest. What they do? They ain't doing shit. I don't see them on TV. I don't see them on net. It's just that mind frame had me like, hey man, let me tap into what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like me knowing how to make music and being able to tap into like everybody's lifestyle or everybody's point of view. Me going crazy. How the hell do it?
I mean, and respectfully, you're doing it now. So for all the people that don't know, your five favorite that you've had something to do with, if it's on the producer aspect, if it's on the writing aspect, what would those five favorite be?
My favorites. It's kind of hard because I got. But I would say the first one would be first one I produced. Well, I ain't gonna say when I produced earlier this year was when Savage came out.
Mm-hmm.
And Spill produced American Dream.
Mm-hmm.
Kid Hazel produced 15 Dark Days.
Mm-hmm.
Raya, 21
Mm-hmm.
Kid. But those was my favorite at first. Then by now, as the year went past, it's like we don't produce TGIF. We don't produce.
Thank God it's Friday.
You know
Big
what
glow.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We don't produce What You Know About Me. We don't produce Nevermind. You know what I'm saying? We don't produce Wannabe with Meg.
Mm-hmm.
We don't produce we got so much stuff. Like it's just like I don't really have a favorite. I love my
Now, what is there any favors with Pluto? You gotta have one that stands out more than
I
the.
feel like even with Pluto, like the production side of that, like being able to be there and watch him create
Mm-hmm.
and bring in different producers like DJ Moon, like being around Wheezy, all them it's like 2-year run on producing. I Never Liked You, just being a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like, but you gotta think about I've been around Pluto in my whole life.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not the same as
Other people see,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying. It's like then my brother's like we blood. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like he the second generation of the Dungeon family. I'm the third generation of the Dungeon family.
Mm-hmm.
Rico then was the first. So it's like shit in our bloodline. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, but the experiences, I don't say the records, it be the experience. Like just being able to travel, goddamn PJ to PJ, land here and have a party here and just being a student of the game. That's what I said, like that's what I be most like, is learning from this my brother. It's like him gotta be here at 6 a.m. and him actually executing and doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Not we late this. No, he teaching me how to be a real star.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like being in the car when the car crank up, your ad left. You know what I'm saying? Like you think you more important than the artist, shit, your ad going home. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
it ain't about you.
Mm-hmm.
When you say you work for me or you say you down with this brand, half your life is mine now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know funny stuff, but it's just like priority. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure the money always. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like just learning from that point, that standpoint, and how to deal with different deals and how to set up different deals and actually being around Kanye for Donda 2 and meeting with Itson's magazine in the penthouse of the hotel and like it's just different stuff like that intrigue. It don't never really be the music because I can make music anybody.
Mm-hmm.
it's just all about who real and who keeping it real, like on a different note. Like who teaching me something? Who can I learn from? It's gonna put me farther ahead. You know what I'm saying? Or make my career easier. You know what I'm saying? Or just giving me the game to be like, all right, cool. Pluto the one really told me to quit rapping it. You know what I'm saying? On a major level.
Mm-hmm.
He just like, man, just say you don't
Yeah,
rap no more.
I remember I used to come to the studio with Pluto and your ass used to be in it. I'm like, yo,
but,
shit, yeah.
But it's just like, you like just tell everybody you right.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, you're not a threat. You know what I'm saying? Like when you say you're an artist, they think you looking for something.
Mm-hmm.
It's a competition when you're an artist, but you're a producer / writer or whatever you doing, you helping the situation. You know what I'm saying? You really putting people in a glow, actually helping them find a sound. So it's a difference when you doing it like that. You feel what I'm saying? So like I said, it'll be about the experiences, what I can learn from.
Now, what do you think about the before we take it to pop and the new project, the new album? What do you think about the state of Atlanta right now, and as far as like music and with everybody being locked up, with everybody beefing, with everybody passing away? Like, what do you think about the state and the culture of Atlanta right now?
Shit, we down like 10 million. Got down like negative 10 million on the scale right now, as far as like everybody dying, going to jail, catching cases, you know, mishaps, people dying overdoses, and like this epidemic of drugs. Like it ain't been out here. And you had the crack epidemic, all this. I feel like Atlanta is just time for a new change. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like what other than get behind a person who really from Atlanta, who really created stuff for the culture and who really put a lot of people on and then receive a lot from it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Atlanta got to get behind something that's real, man. Like not no nigga from the outskirts, not no nigga who got down from such and such and moved to Atlanta and hang in the hood. It ain't that. You got to go back to the original state of Atlanta. We got to keep this shit Atlanta for real. Like, cause you look at all the old school niggas from the four or from Atlanta, like majority of the people that still winning, they still winning. Like, you know what I'm saying? They still getting paid off of their old shit. Like, cause it was legendary shit that they was doing. I don't think we just need to fall into the fad of, oh, we finna do what the New Yorkers do. We finna do this. Like, I just bring it back to real Atlanta.
So when you speak of real Atlanta and you talk musically, lyrically, you talk image, you talk um the impressions, you talk the impact that they had on the culture of Atlanta. If you could name 5 in no particular order, who would be the most 5, the top 5 that has had the biggest impact on you and the city as a whole?
Oh, okay, cool. If you gonna do it like that, well, first of all, I'm gonna say Rico Wade, cause it's the same nigga that brought you Outkast, done the family, and made the beat for TLC Waterfalls. It's like that's iconic. And being side by side of my big brother Polo the Don, like who brought you Kerry Hilson, Rich Boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, did shit with Fergie, Madonna. Like, it's just on a different scale. You know what I'm saying? That's number 2. I would say got to be Pluto. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't everybody seen his
What's
grind.
understood ain't
You know
gotta
what I'm
be
saying?
explained
Like,
with
you know,
that. Yeah.
everybody seen what he done did. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I know niggas, the nigga who really got them put on for the foe with, I say, swag, influence, and lingo and all that. I'm going Rocco the Dome.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that.
Man. Like, no matter what the hell look like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Shawty was popping it back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shawty had me going to Nemus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to get me a bankroll to get them products. Like, that's what I'm listening to, that lingo, the fashion. Like, he was the first nigga out the hood smashing R&B chicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like, it's what it is, number 3?
That's number 3. 2 more.
That's number 4. Shit, cause we said Pluto and Rocco, Rico, Polo.
Last one.
Got to be. I go. Say for instance, I'm gonna go. I ain't even gonna go no new era. Like, you know what I'm saying? Another person who put on for Atlanta, created a lot of. Just say Jermaine Dupri.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? With the crisscross and the, you know what I'm saying? Like to actually bring hip hop,
To the
rap to the
culture, to the city.
forefront.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And made it a culture for the like the city lights and the nightlife and the Magic City and the, you know what I'm saying? The V112 and like the nightlife of Atlanta. You had to come through people from Atlanta, and then basically everybody I'm mentioning is
Pioneer.
iconic.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They
iconic,
pioneers
legendary
of the
pioneers.
game.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Now, album
Yeah.
just dropped.
Yep.
Talk to us about it.
OG Tricky Son right now out on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? 12 songs of that hot Dylan, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this a part of me. Like I said, it was a tribute album to my mama after she passed away. Cause I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Cause you gotta think about, I had them put down on like a $2 million house for her and all type of stuff before she passed. You know what I'm saying? I ended up having to just, when you doing stuff like that, you just gotta really just, yeah, I just feel like I was just dedicating this whole shit to her, cause it's like, without her, I wouldn't have had the hustle genes. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have knew how to goddamn do what I was doing, whoop, this and that, and build. Like, she was a people person. She got them popular, best dressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it just came from her. Like, it's just the offspring. You feel me? Like, as a hustler, as being influential, it's taking control right now. Atmosphere really is just like all the shit she would have did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So
none of these memories would have been made without her.
So what do you think her favorite song would have been on the project?
I would think it would have been Lemon 81 Apartment B.
And what's the significance of that?
Lemon 81 Apartment B, Oakland Lane. You know what I'm saying?
Crib.
Mom was a D girl pushing that cane. So it's like, it's the first part of it. Being from the project inside of your home, like a man. You know what I'm saying? Walk out, stab, raw, dicing inside of this brick wall, like
total
paradise,
different life,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like everybody in the hood come here.
And what's your favorite song on the album?
I would say my favorite song was Pouring Pain, just because like it's the intro and explaining the timeline from back then to now. Actually, you know what I'm saying, living this shit out before I put it out. So now when the person listens to the intro, I do remember him. Fucking around in the peaks and
so what do you think? What do you think has been the best portion of your life thus far? Has it been the sports player you? Has it been the helicopter kids you? Has it been the Yaky you? Or is it the penmanship you? Or is it the PopLord you?
I just feel like it's yet to come. I don't feel like I had the best version, like the best part of my life yet. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everything that I did do got me to this point to see what's on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, of course, those nights going to parties and shit, like, them was, of course, me winning awards for sports was good. Being able to do this, what I'm doing now and what I'm finna transition, I feel like that's gonna be being able to put people on and being able to start the, you know what I'm saying? I got my label, I got artists, I got producers. You know what I'm saying? Different deals coming through. Like, it's a whole turnaround. It's a 360 turnaround from going on to now.
So the album and you in the state that you're in now and the mindset that you're in now, if you could describe all of that in 3 words and 3 words only, what would it be?
Press play music. And bigger than the brand.
Just like that, man. Fly Guy DC, PopLord. We go!